Hey everybody, this is just a quick video about the rules of Spades. Right now it's available for the Android and the iPhone or iOS, iPod Touch, iPad, things like that. Really just trying to show you the rules of this version of the game. I know there's a lot of different ways to play. A lot of people ask questions about, why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? So just going to go over a few of those things real quick. First thing is board. You cannot bid less than board. And the four-man teams right now, I have board set to 4. So if I try to bid 1, 2, or 3, it will push me to board automatically, which is 4. In this case, you can change board to 4 or 5 for the team games. The other thing is the restriction on when you can play a spade. You do not have to wait for spades to cut or break before you can play it. You can play a spade at any time. The deuces and the jokers. So you got big jokers, you got deuces. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so you got, this is the little joker here. The jokers trump the ace and the king and so on. The big joker's obviously stronger than the little joker. Usually the deuce of spades is the third joker, meaning that it is smaller than the little joker, but it's stronger than the ace of spades. You can also play with the deuce of diamonds. If you play with the deuce of diamonds, it is stronger than the deuce of spades. Both deuces can be turned on or off in the settings menu. The other thing is blinds. The game doesn't allow you to go blind 6. The thought is that blind 6 is simply too easy. It's not even half the books. So to make it more of a gamble, blind 7 only. Blind 8, blind 9, all of those things, you're reaching at that point. And then just a few other things to show you. One nice little thing is the leaderboard, so you can see how you're doing compared to other people. You can see the stats, you can see how the gamer score is calculated, see who got all the books. All the books meaning, if you bid 13 and get 13, that's all of them. You can't get 13 but bid 10. You have to bid it and get it. Same with 10. If you bid 10 or more and you get them all, you get 10. Assists, throw-offs, things like that. You want to know what all that stuff means, just scroll down to the bottom. It tells you how all that stuff is calculated. And that's pretty much that. Just to take a quick look at the Droid version. Actually, before we do that, there was a couple questions about the game crashing and things like that. Just in general, if you're using an iOS device, an iPod or iPod Touch, they actually allow you to run apps in the background right now. So just to show you real quick, if you run into a problem and you can't figure out, the game crashes when you load it up, the app is probably still running even though you don't know it. So what you want to do is basically force your device to kill the app and then restart it. To do that, you click the home button twice real quick, and then this little thing comes up at the bottom. At that point, you hold down the app that you want to stop from running, and then you click the little minus sign. Once you click the minus sign, the app is stopped. It's not running anymore. So then you click to go back, and the next time you click the app, it'll start fresh. And so just do that if you have any kind of errors, and that's with any app. That's not just Spades. That's with any app on the iPhone or the iPod Touch, anything like that. Just real quick, I want to show you the Android version, because there's one thing that the Android folks might have to deal with. It's basically the same game. In this game, you don't scroll to pick your bid. You tap it. So if you want to bid like 7, you tap 7 and you click bid, and then you play as you normally would. The Android version is tap. If you make a mistake, like if you tap something and you don't want to actually play that, just move it around and it won't play it. You actually just have to tap it and then you play. The ace got cut right there. Okay. The one thing I want to show you real quick on the Android version is if the keyboard comes up, depending on the device, some devices don't. This is an HTC Evo. It has a little thing to move the keyboard out of the way. If I tap this, the keyboard will go away. Some devices don't have that. So if you do have a device that has that keyboard, then you can scroll this. All right. So if the keyboard is in the way and you can't move it, just know that you can scroll the background. And the same thing if you have a device where not everything shows up on the screen, you can scroll this. In this case, everything shows up for me, so I can't scroll. But if it didn't, you can scroll it. And that is pretty much it. Thanks, guys.